Ahoy there, cruise nerds, and welcome back aboard to my channel, DCL Cruise Nerd. My name is Megan, and I am your host. Today I'm going to be talking about the Disney Magic announcements, updates, and more. So let's go ahead and sail away into our main topic. Alright, cruise nerds, so let me just start by saying that Halloween season is finally coming into play. As you can tell, I'm very excited. This coming up weekend, September 18th, yay, it's finally here. I am going to be aboard the Disney Fantasy, as I said in my last video. So, I did see a lot of you comment that you will be on board. Definitely say hi to me. I will be so excited for you to stop by. Definitely let me know that you're watching and things like that. So, I would be so happy to meet you all. And, so, just a heads up on that. I'm very, very excited. And it's a Halloween on the high seas. So, that's a second reason that I'm excited, is not just by meeting you all, but it's also Halloween on high seas. So this past week, I know I put on my social media platforms that my cruise on the Disney Magic in October was canceled. Yes, it was canceled this past week, meaning a few months ago, the Disney Cruise Line quietly put some itineraries out there for the Disney Magic in the month of October, for October 21st, October 24th, and October 28th. And they officially canceled October 21st and the 24th out of precaution, and also just so they can get ready for the official restart, which is going to be on October 28th. So, just a heads up there, Disney Magic will officially restart here in the United States, out of Port of Miami, on October 28th. So just a heads up on there. So speaking of cruising, Disney Cruise Line has removed Key West off of its itineraries through May 2022. So for the year 2021, the itineraries are as follows. For November 13th, 2021, you will embark in Miami. You'll have a day at sea. Then you'll be at Disney's private island of Castaway Cay instead of Key West, followed by a second day at Castaway Cay, Nassau, and then back to Miami. So that's how that modification is. And then November 27th, which is the next itinerary that has been modified, it will be Miami, a day at sea, and then it has changed to Disney's private island of Castaway Cay, and then a second day at Castaway Cay, and then followed by Nassau instead of Key West. So that first day at Castaway Cay replaced Nassau, so Nassau can replace the day at Key West. On December 6th, so this is the last itinerary that has been modified for the year 2021 aboard the Disney Magic. So of course you'll embark in the Port of Miami, followed by a day at Disney's private island of Castaway Cay, which was previously a day at sea, followed by the day at sea, which was previously Key West, Castaway Cay, followed by Nassau, and then back to Miami. Now on to 2022 itineraries that have been modified for the Key West port of call. So, here are the first few that have been modified. So for January 3rd, January 17th, January 31st, February 28th, April 11th, and April 25th, it is a 5-night Bahamian sailing, and it will be Miami, then Castaway Cay, which was originally a day at sea, followed by the day at sea, which replaced Key West, then followed by Disney's private island of Castaway Cay, once again, then Nassau, and then finally to Miami. And then February 24th, which is a 4-night sailing, that was Miami, then a day at sea, which was originally Key West, Nassau, Bahamas, which was originally Castaway Cay, and then Castaway Cay, Bahamas, which was originally the day at sea, and then back to Port Miami. And then 2 more 5 nights have been modified, February 19th, and also April 16th. Those 2 itineraries are going to be as follows. Miami, a day at sea, followed by a private island Castaway Cay Day, which was originally Key West, followed by a second Castaway Cay Day, Nassau, Bahamas, then Miami. So that is how that specific itineraries will be. And the last two itineraries that have been modified is March 14th, which is a 5-night, and it is as follows. Miami, then a day at Disney's private island of Castaway Cay, which was originally a day at sea, then followed by the day at sea, which took the place of Key West, Castaway Cay, Nassau, Bahamas, and then finally back to Miami. And then the 3-night sailing that will take place on May 5th, 2022, is going to be as follows. Miami, Nassau, Bahamas, which was originally Key West, Castaway Cay, and then back to Miami. So that's how that particular itinerary is going to take place. And then, of course, there are 3 itineraries that have been changed for the Disney Fantasy, and 2 of them in which are 7-night sailings, and 1 of them being an 8-night sailing. So they are as follows. The first one is going to be October 9th, and it will go out of Port Canaveral, and then it will have a day at sea, Cozumel, Mexico, and then they will have another day at sea, which was previously Grand Cayman, followed by Nassau, Bahamas, which was previously Jamaica, followed by Disney's private island of Castaway Cay, and then which was previously a day at sea, and then another day of Castaway Cay before returning to Port Canaveral. And then the other 7-night itinerary that was modified is taking place on October 30th, and it is as follows. And it is starting in Port Canaveral, followed by a day at sea, and then Cozumel, Mexico, which was previously a day at sea, then a day at sea, which was originally Tortola, and then Nassau, Bahamas, which was originally St. Thomas, and then Disney's private island of Castaway Cay, followed by another day of Castaway Cay, then Port Canaveral. So let's go ahead and go over to our 8-night sailing that is going to take place on October 16th. And it is as follows. You will start in Port Canaveral, then you will have a day at sea, and then you will have Costa Maya, Mexico, which was previously the day at sea, and then Cozumel, Mexico, which was originally St. Martin, followed by another day at sea, which was previously Antigua, followed by Disney's private island of Castaway Cay, and then to Nassau, Bahamas, which was originally a day at sea, followed by one last time at Disney's private island of Castaway Cay, then back to Port Canaveral, Florida. So those are all the updates for today. Alright, cruise nerds, so one last note is, like I mentioned before, I will be on the sailing this weekend on September 18th for the Halloween on the High Seas aboard the Disney Fantasy. I'm very excited. This is actually the second sailing since her restart this past weekend, so I'm very excited to be back aboard her and showing you all the different activities that are on board, and of course how it is different since the pandemic and everything. And I am going to do, if I mentioned this before, I am going to do the videos a little different. I'm going to do the same vlogs, but I'm going to do like all the Halloween on the High Seas sailing items possibly in one video, which is going to be separate, so on and so forth, things like that, just so you kind of have an idea of what activities and everything are on board. And I will do a better job this time. So but I do want to go ahead and say, if you want to know something or see something on board the Disney Fantasy, definitely comment down below, and I will do everything that I can on this particular voyage. Alright, cruise nerds, thanks for watching. If you haven't done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, as well as that notification bell for more notifications of upcoming videos. As well as follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and also Twitter for more breaking news and updates. I hope everyone has a great day out there. Stay safe, have faith, trust, and pixie dust, and I'll see you real soon. On board.